Yes, so I'm making this video in response to my last video about the HVAC industry. Rather than me try to respond to you guys individually one by one in the comments, I'm just gonna make a whole nother video. So let's get to it, right? First of all, a lot of you guys have selective hearing because y'all neglected in the beginning of the video when I said that that was my experience, my perspective. I'm not chalking it up. It's not as black as white as me saying, oh yeah, bad whitey, there's nothing but bad racist white people in the industry. No, this is my experience. I made the video to bring awareness for anyone else so that there don't be any confusion or no one goes through what I went through as far as believing the education of these bullshit ass schools. Excuse my language, I don't know if you cuss on YouTube. I really don't give a fuck. But these BS ass schools that promise you, oh yeah, 1 year program, da da da, guaranteed job placement. What they don't tell you is there are no shortcuts, essentially. So you have to work your way up in everything. And you can go to school. What I think is crazy about going to a trade school or any school in general is you can go to school just to land an entry level job, right? So see, that wasn't my goal. I went to school to make money. You understand what I'm saying? Not to start over. I already have various skills. I can cook and I do music. You see what I'm saying? But unfortunately, these two skills are not paying the bills. So I go to school because I know the HVAC industry is a lucrative industry. However, you have to work your way up to that point. That's what they didn't tell me. That's the underlying, you know what I mean? Now, I'm 30 years old, you guys. I have buddies in the field, don't get me wrong. You guys don't know anything about me. Let me say that too. I love how people on social media make slant judgments off of one video, off of one picture. You guys don't know shit, okay? But let me inform you guys. I'm 30 years old. So what I was looking for and what I'm still looking for at this point is an actual trade. See, I'm gonna go back to school to go get my CDL or some shit. Because what I want is to make money instantly. I want to get straight to it. Especially in this status of this economy, you guys. Let's not BS here. See, I get so frustrated because people act like they don't know what's really going on. Y'all want to sit there and say, "Oh, well, start your own business." First of all, you need 4 years. You need approximately 4 years in the field before you can start your own business. You need experience before you can start your own business. What did I say in the beginning of this video? When you're going on Indeed right now, you look for HVAC helpers, HVAC apprentice. There's no option. Most of these jobs, you know what they want? They want you to already have experience. It don't make any sense, you guys. They want you to already come in the game with X, Y, and Z knowledge. So if that's the case, school in itself is utterly pointless. Let's put it like that, right? For all you guys sitting there saying, oh, boo-hoo, you crying, victim mentality, start your own business. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but what you still fail to realize is in order to start your own business, bro, you need a team. You need help. You can't just go out here and just think you just finna dismantle whole establishments or create your own thing by yourself. That's number one. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just bringing the facts here. Since everybody on YouTube is experts, all y'all think y'all know what y'all talking about, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Maybe that's your experience. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I say all that to say that we're not gonna act like the shit's not what it is. You know, you are a minority coming into the field. It just is what it is. Now, if you cool with that, you cool with going up against, you know, the whitey people, that's whatever case may be. And no, you guys, I know y'all want to say, oh, you're racist or whatever. I don't have no problem against any particular race. But if we're gonna, I'm just stating, like I said, my experience. I'm stating the obvious. I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. You guys can sit there and say what y'all want to say. Oh, man, you know what? At this point, fuck HVAC, bro. I'm good on HVAC. I got buddies. If they get businesses, they could put me on their job. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But at 30 years old, I'm not looking to work 1-2 years in experience when I've already got hella experience doing other things. I'm not looking to start over and garner experience to work my way up. By the time I'm probably 35, close to 40. You think I still want to be fucking climbing up roofs and being in attics and shit? You don't think the wear and tear might be a little rough on my body? Exactly. That's not what I'm looking for. So what you guys gotta understand is, bro, this is my experience. This is what I'm saying. You guys just make slant judgments or whatever, it's cool. But I know what I want. I want to make money instantly, bro. So rather than y'all sit here and put y'all input and be like, how about y'all offer suggestions? How about y'all say, oh, well, you can go do this to make money. Or check this out, this is what I did. See, everybody want to sit here and put their opinions, but nobody's offering no solutions. You guys could easily be like, oh, we'll go work here, we'll go do this, go do that. How about we do that? You know what I'm saying? How about we change the whole narrative, because right now, y'all irritating the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And yeah, it just is what it is. But I mess around and still get in the HVAC field. See, y'all don't know me, but y'all will know me. Y'all go understand who I am in due time. Trust me. Like I said, I got multiple skills. So if I was to go at HVAC and work my way up and get that skill too, that would just be another notch under my belt. That'd just be more power within myself. You know what I'm saying? Really, what I wanted to do is I wanted to, like I said, bring awareness, and I want to expose the industry, because this is the things that people don't talk about. You know, just how they can say, oh, you can go be a firefighter, you can go be a Marine, you can go do these things. Okay, but nobody actually talks about the actual experience or their experience. Yes, I had experience. I went to school. I worked for a couple of HVAC jobs. So yeah, I know what it is, bro. It's an extremely competitive field, bro. And let you tell it, everybody's a fucking expert in that field. But you know what I know about HVAC? It's a ever learning field. You never, even the most master technicians or whatever you want to call yourself, you still learning. So that's why it doesn't make any sense when you think about it all together, when they say, oh, these companies, they want you to already have experience. It doesn't make any sense, you guys. It doesn't make any sense. And honestly, that applies more for just HVAC. That's a lot of these jobs. A lot of these jobs want you to have experience, which that definitely needs to change. Maybe I'll make another video about that. But so there you go, guys. That's my response. Since y'all so invested in what I had to say before, I hope you reinvest yourself in the second part. And yeah, take care. Toodles.